Playing some blue, black, splash red Reanimator. Is a charm, has 3 modes, one of which is a loot, which is pretty cool. You can also pitch it to Force of Will, and you can also counter spells with it. So that I like that. That's cool. And the creature package looks like, for the most part, toolboxy. Shaving a little bit here and there because of the nature of playing blue is you remove some density to use cantrips to find those spells that you need rather than just drawing them. So you gain consistency in that way to some extent. So we're going to start that league. Thanks again for the donation deck from Stoneforge. Another 25 bucks towards my flight to Bologna. Played 10 leagues in August and played 50 different opponents. Wow. That is cool. Charm kills Containment Priest. That is the 3rd mode. That is also very cool. Chat knows what's up. Alright, I will update here that we're playing blue-black Reanimator. And I gotta update the plugin real quick. Updated. And Lasso, thanks for the follow. If you do not reach... Sorry, this thing keeps popping up in the middle of my... If you do not reach 1,000 bucks, will you travel anyway to Bologna? If I can swing it, I will. Yes, I'm going to try my hardest to do it. Got your latest sideboard tech as PDF posted on Discord. Thank you. Thanks. So, Tommy... Or thanks. Sorry. No last names. Thanks for the follow, Masala Chicken. Thanks is on my Discord and has been making PDFs for printable PDFs for my sideboard guide. This hand looks good. And I did update a couple things today. I added some mono red Stompy decks. There's 2, but they're pretty much the same sideboard plan. Just a couple notes on what to look out for in the power level of Iona, basically. And I updated the blue-black control because now there is a heavy basic version, snow control. Alright, I gotta take a look here at my mana. So I have a Badlands, 2 basics. Okay. I guess I got a duel. Hope I don't get wastelanded to oblivion. Affiliate with the 5 months. You are 1 month away from getting a new badge, which is pretty sick. Thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate it. How you doing today? We're playing blue-black control. I mean, blue-black Reanimator, which I imagine makes you happy, but you missed the pile league. I don't feel like you missed too much because I played really poorly. But there were some entertaining moments. There were some really entertaining moments. What am I taking here? This takes like 2... Oh, man. This takes a lot out of their hand. Would I just take this and then daze this? Holy shit. That seems pretty insane. Is that insane? Is dazing this insane? Yeah? You're still... You're finally shaking the salt off from the GP. Alright. I feel like I take this fucking Lotus Petal. I don't know. That was a mole. On my opponent's side, yeah. But if they draw a land, I'm gonna feel real silly. I could just take Thoughtseize. Actually, that seems bad. I'll just take this. I'm going with my gut. And the next turn I just entomb. If I can get this entomb to resolve, and then I just counter everything until I find a reanimate spell. Oh, they have that Mox Opal, but that doesn't do anything. Nice Mox Opal. Reanimate. Interesting. You know what I think is a big upside of blue-black Reanimator right now? Is there's no way they're going to put you on Reanimator until it's too late. There's no way. So I think I could just take it slowly, because there's like no fucking way that they'd put me on Reanimator here. Or ever, until it's too late. Considering. Sea-Watch, that could have been better, yeah. That sounds pretty good too. Of Tess? Yeah, my username puts them on Reanimator, thinks, but Days and Thoughtseize will change their mind. And I don't play exclusively Reanimator these days, so I think people have stopped assuming such things. I'm gonna go with my Gristlebrand's better than everything plan, even though I might be wrong about that. And Jax, you're talking about which deck? Alright. I wish we could sideboard this out of the deck. No, I'm just kidding. This could be good. Oh, blue-black could be tier 1.5? Possibly. Well, yeah, you have less of everything, and then you add cantrips. But as you can see, the problem with it is that by adding those cantrips, like, you can find some spells easier, but you don't have as... I mean, you'll have fewer of those spells you're looking for, too, so I don't know. I think what Sea-Watch said, basically, I think... Anyway, I'm saving it for the end, my thoughts on it, because I haven't played it in a long time. Sneak and Show doesn't use the graveyard, though. The graveyard is, like, the easiest field of play to interact with. Or at least to crush your opponents. Land. I'm so good at this game. What? What? W. No! Was I supposed to counter this? Maybe I was supposed to counter that. Dark Ritual. Feels loose. Feels ultra loose. So since I can't really, like, draw into Force of Wills to stop them, I guess I just get Iona. It's GG. I mean, they're gonna play LED and then fucking wheel. Yeah. Nice. At least we got our land. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. This deck. This fucking deck. I hope they cast Empty the Warrens and I loot into a Reanimate. It'd be really funny. That would be so funny. I don't think they play Empty. Well, they must play Empty. What are they doing? Shuffle. Oh, I can't loot. God damn it, Narset. I can loot just fine. How dare you tell me what I can and can't do? It's just only part of what I wanted to do. I can even hide this exhume. It's part of the loot. White faces. It's the discard part. It's great. I can even do part of my brainstorm. The part where I put cards on top. Hey, Callum, you missed a really, really interesting and amazing therapy name earlier today from our friend J.A. Alesso, the salt monster, who he timed out with Reanimator against me, by the way. I was playing Control, and he timed out. But the interesting name was, it was game 1. I was playing... Alright, I can just F6 here. I was playing my pile deck, this pile. This sweet pile here. Remember this deck? And he blind therapied game 1 Days Undoing. It was pretty insane. Pretty insane read. Is it Thoughts using himself? Oh, he's got Echo. Yes, I did say that as well. It's like, well, 5 years ago I've played Days Undoing. So there is that. Both. This deck is so silly. If they do not win, they should stop playing this deck. Oh wait, I discarded my hand. They basically won. They should just play Days Undoing. Days Undoing is way better. Also, did they not surgical my... Okay. Got me. They surgicaled my whole deck with that tendrils. Yeah. I know. It's like... It's almost a good enough reason to play blue. Whoever came up with it. Inside joke. Because I very, very, very regularly have somebody come up to me and say, hey, have you thought about playing blue so that you can put show and tell on the sideboard? I wonder why there's a preordain here. I'm cutting a Gristle Brand. I don't know what I'm doing. This deck plays Graveyard and it plays Reanimate. Plays Reanimate. Yog1234, thanks for the follow. This card seems pretty good, right? Like follow with this card seems good with some counter magic backup. So this thing that Stoneforge is saying about Ponder over Preordain was an argument I heard a lot in I think it was Deathrite Shaman days, where Pile players were switching Ponders for Preordain because they only wanted one of the 3 cards. It's just something I never agreed with. What are we doing? Don't do it. Do I just brainstorm here? So the way that I see it is that Ponder's always better, except for when you're like out of fetch lands in your deck. If you don't have any fetch lands left in your... So like in the current pile decks, I mean, you're never going to run out of fetch lands, so Preordain's like an afterthought. In the old ones, I think people were thinking, well, like, pile goes long, so you want the preordains for the late game. But, like, preordain's not that much better in the late game than Ponder is. And Ponder's way better in the early game. That's how I see it. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not. Those aren't facts. I'm just sorry. Is it? Okay. It doesn't seem that much better to me, but I mean, I like casting Preordain. It's pretty sweet. I think they're pretty freaking close to the same, though. Well, okay, the difference... So I think this should be a Ponder because, like Whitefaces said, we're looking for a specific card most of the time, and this sees 3 cards and Ponder sees 4. So, like, it's as simple as that. In this deck, I don't think the fetch land count really matters as much because this is a very fast deck. Like, this card sees 3 and Ponder sees 4. So, that, yeah. I'm snapping this shit off. How many lands we got in this deck? What? Are we playing Dark Ritual? No. $15 lands. It's one more land than Reanimator, and I keep 1-landers in that deck all the time. Well, I also have Dark Ritual in that deck. I mean, no landers. Whatever. We're fine. We got this. I hate the resizing has changed. I want to go sideways. Go sideways. Rip. Nah, fuck that. No rips today. Okay, here we go. What are you talking about, Luxac? That was a skill brainstorm. Not so silent, Bob. Thank you for the follow. That was a skill brainstorm, if I've ever seen one. Brainstorm's a skill card, remember? Not so silent, Bob. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the support, and thanks for using your Twitch Prime to support my stream. And I hope you enjoy the content enough to continue it in the future. I played very well. I know I tanked for a little bit, and then I said, fuck that. Oh, well. Send all the other Twitch Archon's Twitch Prime. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thanks for supporting. And yeah, I guess me and Archon stream in different times and things like that. You see why I didn't brainstorm there? Because I have an Entomb floating on the top of my deck. Little does my opponent know that I planned for this because they played a Thoughtseize on turn 1. Okay, you give me a month? Alright, maybe I can convince you to give me more. No! This is not good. My opponent is a luck sack. Luckily, we have days in our deck. Oh wait, they're just dead, right? I mean, not dead, but... Obviously. I'm really good at drawing what I need. Sometimes. And when I don't, I complain. Because it's bullshit. First Legacy deck? UB Reanimator? Awesome. Man, I remember the first time that I played against UB Reanimator. Like, I was new to Legacy, and I had built, like, Omnitel or UR Delver. Those were my first couple of decks. And my friend had access to more cards than me because he was richer than me. And he brought UB Reanimator, and it just felt... He just crushed the LGS. Just, like, 2-0 every opponent. And it was just like, man, that deck is not fair. Oh, sick. 12th place at SCG, first time. Awesome. I've never played one, so I have nothing to compare myself with, but I have a feeling my first one, I would not get 12th place. Because I would get first place. Just kidding. Yeah, top 16 is definitely a good result. Awesome. Not a bad place to be. Not so silent, Bob. I'll just sideboard how I did last time. You know what? Days is like Chancellor of the Annex, as Surgical is to Leyline of the Void. I didn't really say that right, but I think you get it, right? Days is to Chancellor Annex as Surgical is to Leyline of the Void. Get out of here. Really? Is that worth 2 cards? Is that worth 2 cards against Reanimator? Are you crazy, dog? Are you fucking crazy, dog? This guy is crazy. But in reverse? Well, okay, Surgical is the Days, and Leyline is the Chancellor. Because you can draw, I can cantrip, I can brainstorm into Days. While if I were to draw a Chancellor, I don't get the Days part of it. Iona Red equal dead? Not really. They have bounce. This card's actually good against us. Because I can't just get Iona or Gristlebrand now. I have to do other things too. Yes, one pair doesn't do the thing. One pair doesn't do anything when you draw it later. Yeah, sideboard game. We don't have Iona in the main. What do we have? What can we do? I guess like Chancellor's probably the best. Chancellor, Iona, pretty similar. I could just... I mean, Iona on blue. And then they just have to like naturally draw. But I guess Chancellor might be better. I don't know. One kills faster. They're very similar in what they do. Is it more consistent? I don't think so. BR is pretty consistent. This one could just play a totally different game. Going with Iona. But I'm not sure what color I'm putting it on. Probably blue. We'll see what they get here. Or what they do. Well, I mean, for example here, like, I'm in bad shape because my Gristlebrands in this deck draw into Force of Wills, which don't do anything against defense grid. Where in Black-Red Reanimator, you draw into, like, multiple combos and discard and stuff, and you just, like, end the game. They can just kill me, but they only have two cards, like a Dark Ritual and one Unknown, and they shuffled. This stops their cantrips from finding us. They have to find it naturally, and it stops their bounce spell from making me not have my thing anymore. If they have more cards in their hand, you name black because you don't want to die. But with few cards in their hand, blue is often a good choice. The lifelink from Gristlebrand make it harder for opponent? I mean, this makes it pretty hard too, but yeah, it could. Another reason to have named blue. Because we have discard in our deck. Have you decided about GP Atlanta? Well, I'm definitely decided I want to go, and I'm gonna go if I can afford it. I think I'll be able to go. I'm like 90% to go. Yeah, I haven't sorted that part out yet myself, the room and flight thing, but I'm definitely planning on it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm going. I gotta sort that out soon, though. What I'm playing is another story. I don't know. Um, Probably Reanimator. Although I'm always a little scared that I'm just gonna have a bad day. 2-0 UB is busted for sure. Let's get the 5-0. I'll get the 5-0 and then I'll say why I don't like the deck. I'm just kidding. I like the deck fine. I'm obviously joking. I hope I'm obviously joking. See, this is one of the things though about this is from my experience in the past. It's like, do you keep this hand? I mean, we have a freaking brainstorm and a reanimate, but it's like, I mean, I think I keep it. It's just a little bit maybe misleading that this is a good hand. It might not be because of this. When I could just like mulligan to a good hand. All right. Taiga. Oh god, if I lose to a Taiga. Oh, ooh. Well, we have Tie Spell Tyrant. Very interesting. Because I can hide a little bit of information. I could also just play out... I'll play out Delta and Petal, I think. And Cat. Not hide information. We're playing blue-black Reanimator. Fucking A, you gotta be kidding me. They have crop rotation. I didn't really want to discard my best card. Fuck. It's amazing versus Merit Lage if you have Gristlebrand first. Right? Because it doesn't do anything here, it's just a jump blocker. I need a Petal or something. Maybe this stops them from making the 2020. Maybe they play something. Otherwise, I guess I'm chump blocking. Looking for another one. Another reanimate spell. Petal and exhume, I guess, or reanimate. Ah! shitty. GG. GG, GG. Alright, we're bringing in show and tell, baby. We're bringing in show and tell. We're going to show them, and then we're going to tell them GG. Something like that. I'm clever. Right? It's clever. Right? Super clever? Funny? Funny and clever? Wow. 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 Deck. This deck doesn't mulligan as well as the other one. Really? Really? Okay. Alright. Okay. Show and tell's a good one. Play, yeah. And then done. Pass the turn. No. Fucking brainstorm. Turn 3? I hope he goes for a turn 3. Oh, now I don't. Turn 3 with Mox Diamond? Please, don't do that. Oh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. They have crop rotation. They're gonna do their own thing. They're gonna thing their own thing here. Can't really play around it. Lame. That was a lame one. We mulled a 4. Bunch of no-landers. Whole bunch of no-landers. I don't think a basic island is a keep with our hand there. Nope. No, you be confirmed, not busted. You be confirmed, can't draw lands. Has to mold a 4 every time. Lame is the BR mirror. I have the nuts and they have the nuts +1. I be weak, you be weak. Am I playing oops all spells after? Let's see what time this finishes. I'm not gonna go late today because I need to write This Week in Legacy between now and tomorrow afternoon because I'm leaving for the weekend, so I need to get it submitted before I leave for the weekend. And I took last week off because I didn't have anything to write about. So I need to do a good one this week. That article This Week in Legacy is on MTG Goldfish every Tuesday evening, unless like this week I didn't do it this week. Tuesday night. mtggoldfish.com. This hand feels weird. This is like playing Grixis Delver and blue-black Reanimator in the same deck. It's like half and half. This can't be a good matchup. Home of the guy with the voice, yep. And the shuffle. Very interesting. Where's the blue card? Oh, I used it. Now I found CBR. Oh, Lewis CBR. Yeah, good luck beating that new Blucker. I kid. Kinda. Just kidding. I'm just salty because I always lose to Lewis recently. Alright, let's see if they notice I'm targeting myself. I don't think they noticed. I don't think they noticed. Or they have nothing. You'll feel better losing knowing I lose to him? Actually, I would say we split matches long term. I'd say we've split our matches long term. But he's definitely good and beats me regularly. But if we split matches, that means he beats me regularly and I beat him regularly. I hope that's how it is. Because we could draw a blue card next turn and we have 2 reanimate spells. And that line just loses pretty hard to a Force of Will. I mean, I guess this line also not great against Force of Will, but yeah! Yeah! Alright, now what? If I was playing black-red, I would know exactly what to do. I guess this works. We keep getting these cards that are good against our counter magic cards, though. It sounds fairly similar, so then I was just thinking maybe I'd have Force of Will protection with my line. I don't know. Alright, I'm not going to show him Daze. I think the correct play is to Daze, but I also think not showing him Daze sounds like a good idea. He shuffled and then, okay. This seems pretty good. This seems like a pretty good hand. We're gonna call this decent. Dece plus. Dece plus. Dece plus plus plus. Triple plus. Double plus. Double plus. So basically, I want to reanimate Iona and put it on white, and then I only have to force Jace. Assuming I don't have to double force to get it into play. If they have a Flusterstorm, that's unfortunate. Get out of here. Get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4 counter spells and a fucking Snapcaster. This is a savage hand against me. Dece minus. Now my hand is now just not very good. It was decent plus plus. Now it's not so good. But I'm hoping their hand's also not that good anymore. No shuffle, eh? Fuck. No shuffle. So they have something. Right? Right? They have something? Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, they have something, but I'm definitely doing it. Don't worry. I guess they don't have anything. Nice. Stu Cat, what deck are you playing? We need to find something for a Jace. Black, red, nice. And he's playing some sort of Delver deck, I would assume. Snooze. Snooze o'clock, Delver and Tarmogoyf. Yeah. I'll have to try that deck, actually. No shuffle. Not sure what's in my deck. Days. Like, I'm pretty sure they have a Jace that they're gonna try and get next turn. Maybe I should brainstorm now, just in case. Okay. That's decent. Decent plus as well. This means they can't, like, soft counter plus Jace me this turn. That's what they had? That was the big plan? That's not how you win. This means they can't force and fetch, and they cannot surgical. Alright, that they can do. So hopefully they don't have Jace here at 1 life. Hopefully. Maybe they have a click. It's worth a try. He's going to target himself. Yeah. So now he needs a non-fetch land. Yeah, he needs a non-fetch land and a Jace in order to survive the days I put on top. Yeah, that sounds pretty bleak, Stucat. You'll have to get him in game 3. Or pull out a miracle. Pull off a miracle. Sure. That definitely doesn't do it. That's 100% GG. G to the G. Rip. Rip. As the kids say. Rip. 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 I have to take a quick bathroom break. I will be back very shortly. Rip in peace. Exactly. All right. Final round of this league. Round 5. Again, if you're just joining and you missed part of the league and you want to watch the whole thing, you can check it out in the VODs or on YouTube. I will be uploading it to YouTube. It is a donation deck from Stoneforge. And I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this deck because we keep winning. Winning's good. I'm a big fan of winning, if you haven't noticed. If you haven't noticed, I am a fan of winning. I like it. I like it a lot. Winning's good. Bob Huang. Yeah, I told you, Lewis has no chill. New blocking all day, every day. With all those counter magics and graveyard hates. Typical Lewis. Typical Lewis CBR with all those counter spells and graveyard hates, making life hard on the poor Reanimator players. We're just trying to get one spell to resolve. Like, come on, give us a chance, you know? By the way, my hand's pretty good. I'm going to go Scalding Tarn, Underground Sea, Preordain. It's going to really throw him off when I find like a Daze or a Force of Will hand things. Stuff. He's probably playing Hogak, though. Or Hogak Depths would be my guess. Or something blue. I don't know. Maybe I should wait. And see what he's playing. Scalding Tarn go. Seems decent. Then if he's playing discard, I can just, I don't know. I don't know. He's taking his sweet time on this mulligan decision. Down to 5. Yeah, I'm going to start with Scalding Tarn and pass. Got him! Got him! Got him good! I bet he never saw this one coming. Force of Will. Ah ha ha. I beat Bob Huang on day 2 of SCG with this deck back during the Omnitel era. He was on Bug Delver. Nice. Team Sweetness here. Gonna gain some life and stuff next turn. Counter all of his shit. Can't counter all his shit. Definitely should have named Entomb. 100% easy name. Scalding Tarn Entomb. Got him. Oh, that's good. Griselbrand is fair. Grizzlebrand's fair. Seems pretty decent. Cut a few exhume. I don't know. I feel like you're gonna have a hard time finding your combo if you cut parts of it. Ooh. Wow. If only I had Brainstorm. Yeah, I mean, maybe after this league, everybody's going to be converted over to blue-black Reanimator. Considering I 2-3'd with black-red today, and now I'm 1 game away from a 4-1, which means the deck is busted. Busted. No. No. Why? It was already a bad land. Okay. Whatever. Fuck. No! We can brainstorm into double pedal. Why? Why? Why I name wrong card? Dumb. Good luck mana screwing me again, Bob Huang. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? No. Why did I say he's totally gonna have a freaking... Oh, yes. Yes. Mana. Okay. Okay. We have mana. Don't do good things, opponent. Do bad things. Be bad. Have bad cards. Have 8 bad cards in your hand. Entomb. I'm probably end-step brainstorming or responding to this. I'm not feeling very confident about this game. Not... Something tells me he's recording a video for Channel Fireball with this pace of play. It's a good name. I'm leaving this one because I want to get Tidespout and have spells to cast, so hopefully I'm drawing spells, hopefully. Although if that was my game plan, maybe I wasn't supposed to loot. Stage. It's pretty good. So I'm doing that because it's not an instant, so I don't really want him to get a 20/20 on my end step and have nothing to play. We need more spells, but we have a chance here. Brainstorms and shit will be very good. And Echoing Truth, obviously, is our best one. Entombs would be okay. Any instant. Any spell, actually. But we need a couple. Couple spells can get us to the finish line. No spells, we will lose. If we draw no spells, we lose. And losing sucks. I don't want to lose. I want to win. We already had that discussion. It's bad. Very, very bad. Maybe I was supposed to counter this. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play that island. Ugh. Ugh. I have to draw a spell. Or I guess if he plays a spell, I can force it and bounce this. Gives me another draw to find more spells. I need to draw a spell. Instant. This might work. So when he makes his thing, I'm going to force my Thoughtseize and bounce his other thing. Hogak? No. Pithing Needle? Okay. So we need another spell. Or an instant. And we need to avoid Hogak. Hogak would be bad news. Okay, no Hogak. Spell. Yeah! Wait, was not better to let it resolve and bounce the token? I would not be able to. Oh. Oh, maybe I could have. That's true. Okay, yeah, that could have been done better. Same idea, you just wait till the 2020 comes out, then you force the Thoughtseize. Yeah, that would be much better. Good point. Aww. That's not fun. Alright, I have to draw an instant now. Brainstorm. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a really good one. So he could have like SSG crop rotation for protection. So I'm going to do it this way. Because otherwise he could give it protection and then I lose. Yes! Wow, that was a tight match. I did make a mistake there with the first Force of Will thing. Alright, well, 4-1. I'm pretty happy with that. What did we lose to? Lands. I wonder if that... I think that's probably a fairly bad matchup, but I'm not sure. For Black-Red Reanimator, it's a great matchup, but for Blue-Black, it might be a little bit not good. Hard to say. The only card that I think I didn't like at all is this just is a blue card, basically. This is just like random blue card. This should just be Faithless Looting, I think. And Preordain should probably be Ponder. So those are two things I would probably change. But everything else seemed pretty sweet. My opponents didn't think I was on Reanimator a lot until it was too late, which was cool. No, we beat Miracles. I lost to lands. Show and Tell is very clunky, obviously. I always make fun of it because it's so clunky. I think you want it in the sideboard, but I don't know about 3 of them. I'm not sure what matchups it's like better than just Force of Willing, Graveyard 8. I guess against Leyline. Grave Titan, I'm not sure what that's for in the sideboard. But anyway, the list was cool. And I 4-1, so I'm happy. Awesome. Thanks again to Stoneforge for the donation deck. And it will be on YouTube. So I'm going to end the YouTube recording there. Oh yeah, YouTube people, don't forget to subscribe. If you like my content, subscribe to YouTube. It's free and it helps because I'm getting closer and closer to being able to monetize my YouTube. If you're watching here on Twitch, you should also go and subscribe. It's free. It helps. And if you like my content, want to monetarily support the content so that it will continue to be here for a long time, you can check out my Twitch page, twitch.tv/EWLandon. Subscribe there, follow there, or my Patreon page, Patreon. Hold on. Patreon.com/EWLandon. I do monthly vlogs about the metagame. I have sideboard guides, and I have exclusive videos on there and things like that. And you can gain access to my Discord if you subscribe to my Twitch or tier 3 or higher on my Patreon. All right, signing off of YouTube now.